Hello, fourth grade. We're going to be working on our English lesson for Wednesday. So this is lesson 108, pages 213 to 214. And the lesson title is Confusing Verbs. So we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about those today so they're less confusing, right? Let's look at sentence 1. The blanket lies on the couch. So the very first thing I want you to do is I want you to tell me what is the subject in the sentence. So where do we divide the sentence between subject and predicate? So our division, of course, because I know you all know, goes right here. So our subject is blanket, and what is our verb? What does the blanket do? The blanket lies. Well done, fourth grade. Okay, Oscar lays the blanket on the couch. Where does our subject end and our verb begin? Right after Oscar. So Oscar is our simple subject. And what is the verb here? Our verb is lays. What does Oscar do? Oscar lays. Lies and lays are very similar words, but they also mean different things. Lie means to recline, like the blanket lies or Mrs. Gay lies on the couch, right? Where lay means to put something down. I lay my book down. I lay my coat down. I lay my gym bag down. Lie means to recline. Lay means to put something down. So we need to make sure that we're using the correct verb in the correct sentence. Let's look over here for a second. Let's do the very same thing we just did. We're going to divide our sentence. We're going to find the simple subject and the verb before we go any further. So the bag sits on the floor. Where do we divide this sentence? Where does the subject end and the predicate begin? Of course, it begins after the word bag. So what is our simple subject? Our simple subject is bag. And what does the bag do? The bag sits. Very good. Okay. Last sentence, Ariana set the bag on the floor. What is our simple subject? Where does our sentence split? It splits after Ariana. So Ariana is our simple subject. And what does Ariana do? Ariana set. Very good. So sits and set are very similar, but there's a specific time to use sits and a specific time to use set. We use sit when we're saying to rest. To rest. The bag sits on the floor. The bag rests on the floor. And we use set when we're saying to put down. So Ariana set or Ariana put down, put the bag on the floor. Okay, kiddos, there's a few more examples in the yellow box. Make sure you take a moment and read through that yellow box before you start on pages 213 and 214. Okay, kiddos, that's all for English. Now we're going to move on to history for a second. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. Okay, what I want to say about history is this. On Friday, we're going to have a day where you're going to work on your Net at the Museum project. So also on Friday, I need to know from you, so have your parent text me, who you're going to be for Net at the Museum. And for fourth graders, you need to choose someone from history that was from Michigan that is famous or well known or did something remarkable in history. They need to have already died, okay? So there's many people. You've got your history book there. You can search on the internet as well for different people, but it needs to be someone from Michigan history, someone that's done great things that lived here in Michigan at some time. Okay, kiddos, let me know if you have any questions. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you soon.